Hey, pop rockers. Paul, Andrea, and Tom will be with you shortly. But in the meantime, why don't you subscribe and follow us? It's the easiest way you can help us promote local Australian bands to the world. Don't forget you can send messages in the chat if you have a question or want to get involved. Get typing. I am sure you are going to enjoy tonight's live stream, so sit back and enjoy the show. Rock on.
Hey, Pop Rockers, how yous going? Paul with you for another stream, another weekly wrap on a Monday with everything that's going on. Hope you guys are going really well. Sorry for the slight delay in getting started up. As normal, things always seem to die at the last minute. Had to restart a few things, but we're here and we're live. We've got a special guest with us tonight. But before we get to our special guest and all our things that we're doing, apologies for last week's delay and lag and jittery stream. Have no idea what caused it. Tonight we're running, well, smoothly, hopefully. But, excuse me, as soon as the microphone opens, the burps start. Anyway, without further ado, let's introduce our other co-host, Andrea. How you going, Andrea?
Hello, Paul. Good evening, and how are you?
I'm good. All excited for another stream, another night of talking music.
Yep. Yeah, let's bring it on. And thank goodness all those glitches and gremlins have gone for tonight. So, yeah we'll have smooth sailing.
Have you been up to anything exciting this week? Or the last week?
Yeah, I was saying to Tom before we went on air, just saying, bragging again about my book, which has now been nominated for a couple of awards. I can't say anything more than that.
Hold on. Oh,
fingers crossed.
I've got to get the
Got to get the applause button going.
Yeah, there he is. There we go. We've got to have the applause button whenever someone does something good. You've got to be applauded for it. Yeah.
Apart from that, been walking the dogs and sort of trying to stay out of the sugar, out of the sugar aisle in the supermarket.
I've got a wine tree growing. I call it a wine tree. It's just a grapevine. I'm hoping to get some grapes out of it and make my own wine, but I doubt it. I'll be whining about my wine tree. So, anyway, let's bring in Tom. Here he is. Tom.
Speaking of a man who loves a good wine, hello guys.
How you going?
Good.
Do you remember when we used to do the Wednesday wine and wine?
Yeah, I believe we only did it once because we were having stream issues, and you were just so annoyed that you ended up completely finishing up a whole goon bag.
No, it wasn't goon bag; it was bottled wine. But yeah, totally off our tree. Well, I was anyway.
I know, but I'm trying to appeal to the common man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, alrighty, what have you been up to, Tom?
Not much, just adding to the gig guide as always, and saw off the footy last weekend, and preparing for my birthday next weekend.
Yep. Oh, cool. This weekend coming, isn't it? This weekend coming?
Yeah, this weekend, not next weekend. I always get my weeks confused.
No, that's all right. Anyway, all right, we've got a special guest. Andrew, do you want to talk us through who our special guest is, and I'll bring her in?
Yeah, absolutely. So tonight we're really fortunate to have Savanah Solomon joining us. Savanah is a local WA country rock artist who hails from the beautiful Kimberley originally, but is a real traveller, and that, Savanah, hey, how you going, is one of the things I wanted to have a chat with you about tonight, because you have been hitting the road hard and gigging in regional WA as well as in the eastern states, and that's one of the things I wanted to have a chat with you about tonight. But you're also the 2024 Emerging Artist of the Year from the WA Country Music Awards, which is an accolade that is so well deserved. But I wanted to have a chat with you about that too, because I want to know what it means to win an award like that and what comes afterwards. Do they give you lots of money? Do they fly you to Nashville to record music? What happened? Yeah, okay. I'm guessing the answer to all those questions is no, but I want to have a chat about, what it means to be an award-winning independent artist, and how you piece your career together. and how you write such beautiful, beautiful music. It is so straight from the heart, and I love it. And so welcome. And
Oh,
yeah,
thank you, Andrea. That's so
yeah,
lovely, and I can't wait to answer
like
those
this.
questions. They're really good questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, good,
before
good,
you
good,
get into
good.
it, I'll just
Way better than Paul's questions,
yeah,
anyway. So
they're coming up. But before Tom and I leave you, let you guys have a chat. Just going to talk you through the QR codes. Everyone's QR codes, scan them in. Savanah, yours goes to your website, I believe.
Oh, perfect.
So, yep. So, if anyone wants to scan that QR code, it'll go to Savanah's website. There's also, I believe, I've put the links in the description of the Facebook and YouTube. Andrea's will go to Around the Sound, where Andrea does reviews and write-ups of local WA bands, obviously called Around the Sound. Tom's goes to the Pop Rock Radio Gig Guide, because he's the gig guide maestro, looks after all the gigs. And mine will go straight to Pop Rock Radio, the main website, where you can go and check out all the latest, greatest articles and bits and pieces. So, alrighty, Andrea, Savanah, Tom and I will leave you, and you have a good chat. We'll be back in a little while.
Awesome.
all right,
Thank you. Lovely to meet you both.
Yeah, we'll see you in a sec.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, you probably won't be saying that in about 20 minutes, but here we go.
hey,
Oh, hold on a second.
oh,
We've had
wrong one. Wrong.
I've just realised when we did last week's interview and things, it was me and I didn't change it back. But power magic of computing. Here we go.
Hey, Savanah, we're finally here. How are you? It's so good to see you again.
Thank you. It's so lovely to see you too. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I am so busy at the moment, but I feel like my music's been taking off, and I've just been kind of keep the momentum going and doing my thing. And I think, the most important thing is I've been really enjoying it as well. So, yeah.
Good. Well, looking on from afar or slightly afar, it's been a while since I saw you play live. That was when you did the full band set at Clancy's, actually, which was a little while ago now. Yeah, I know. It feels like only yesterday to me, but it was a little while ago. So, yeah.
That was about 5 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, it can't have been that long ago, please.
I think so.
No. Maybe
Yeah.
no. Okay, don't make me feel old. Be nice to me. No, look, watching on, you would have to be, one of the hardest working artists that is going around at the moment. You gig not only a lot, but you gig in a lot of different places too. So you're always in regional WA, which is brilliant. But you've also been hitting the East Coast quite a bit fairly recently as well. And I wanted to talk to you about those experiences and why it's important to you to be in all of those territories, and what that does for you as an artist.
Yeah, fantastic. I love that question. I feel like me being a regional artist myself, it's important for me to go to these regional areas. I can see the value of music that it brings to these areas, and I also find that people, in the country are very appreciative of music as well when they see different artists come. So it's nice to be appreciated as well to that extent. But definitely I also enjoy traveling, and I love going and seeing new places and meeting people from all walks of life. So that's another thing. So for me, it's, obviously I want to share my music to all corners of Australia and eventually all corners of the globe. But yeah, it's the experience as well as, to go to new places and meet new people. And recently I went over to Melbourne, which was an awesome experience. They were my first gigs outside of Western Australia. And I tell you what, I said to myself after those shows, I want to go back there again, and I'm going to try and make plans to go back, because the Melbourne, music scene is booming, and the people there are so appreciative. I played at Newport Folk Festival, and I have never had such an attentive crowd at a
Wow.
show and never sold so many CDs at once. So it was
Oh,
a really, really beautiful experience. Like, it was a great way to welcome me to Melbourne, as well as supporting Kingswood as well. Everyone was so receptive to my songs and all that. So yeah, it's exciting.
yeah, that is exciting, and I'm really excited for you. And look, we'll talk about that maybe a bit more in terms of breaking new ground. But I know from talking to you previously, when you said that you like meeting people, you really mean that genuinely. And I know that at your shows, you take time to speak to people afterwards and to hear their stories and to, to really engage with them in a personal way. And I know
Mm.
you do that because that's who you are. But that must leave people with this beautiful, lasting impression of you as an artist. So, I guess, I don't know, for people who are not quite emerging like you are yet and are still working their way through, what would be the thing you would sort of give as advice to people when they're in the room with an audience to help them engage with and build and grow that audience beyond just playing a magnificent show like you do?
Yeah, to me, I have always said to myself that I have to be authentic when it comes to sharing my songs, and writing my songs, and also telling the stories behind my songs. And I think with that level of authenticity, it creates that connection. I think people can really see that. So I would say to any other artist to speak your truth in your music, to be authentic, and yeah, just to take that extra time to talk to other people and get to know other artists and share your stories in your songs. I feel like stories are such an important part of humanity, and it's to think like stories being passed down by generations of people, and the indigenous people. And yeah, I just think that's what creates connection. People realize that they can actually relate to other people, even though they have these other differences, in a sense. So yeah, that's what's really important to me: being authentic and sharing my story.
Yeah. And I think that's something that really shines through in your music and your lyrics is the authenticity. And I know, again, from speaking to you over time now, that you tell these very, very true stories. But they also connect beautifully with an audience. And I think you have that capacity that some of the best songwriters have. And I'm looking at your website now, and there's a quote there from Rose Parker that says, if Jewel and Joni Mitchell had a love child, it would be Savannah Solomon. And I think that's beautiful, and it really captures, who you are. But
Oh,
those are two artists who tell these authentic, beautiful stories, but have a way of taking the personal and making it universal for an audience. And I think you do that too. How do you achieve that through your writing? Is it just, I don't know, how does that happen?
wow. You know what? It's funny when I have, that's a really good question, but when I've approached writing, I've never, when it comes to a song, I've never actually thought about, oh, how can I make someone relate to this? How can I make it more relatable? I've just written my story in a sense. So that's really interesting. It's never really crossed my mind. I just know that if I be as authentic as possible with this story, that hopefully it creates that connection. But yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, and I don't know that there's a, sort of concise, pat answer for it. Maybe it's just magic.
Mm,
Maybe that's the beauty of being an artist is that, somehow you reach people's hearts through your own authenticity. Yeah, look, and if it is
definitely.
magic, then that, yeah. I want to go back to your trip to Melbourne and the gigs you played over there. How did that come about? How do you make these things happen? Do they sort of reach out to you? Do you reach out to them? Is this on the back of 10 years worth of knocking on doors? How does that actually work?
Um, the one answer I can give to that is you won't know if you don't ask. And that's
Hmm.
what my whole thing this year was. You got to ask sometimes. And, the guys at Kingswood are such lovely people and such legends, and they'd seen me play before, and I just put my hand up and sent them a message and said, hey, look, I'm going to be in Melbourne for this festival. I'd love to support you. I'd love the opportunity, and I got to support them in WA as well. And they were like so on board in helping me and providing that platform for me to support them, which was really cool. I think, I don't know, there's just so many artists out there, and, you know, and we can't get frustrated in ourselves that things aren't working a certain way or we're not getting heard by other people unless we actually put in the work and go, hey, you know, I'm here, give me a go. I think, yeah, that's the simple answer to it. And even the Newport Folk Festival, I just applied for that. I think I sat down at the start of the year and I applied for probably 20 festivals. It's like you're not going to, you know, people get, you know, certain artists get frustrated because, oh, how did I not end up on that? But it's just because you're not putting your hand up, you're not sending them an email to say hello. You know, it's all about connections, and, you know, it's all about putting in the effort, you know, like I'm reaping in all this work that I'm putting in.
Yep. So, and I think you're right. I don't think there's any secret to any of that. It's a numbers game, and also it is connections and networking, and also not being afraid to ask, right?
Yeah, not being afraid to ask at all. Yeah, as simple as that. I think, I don't know, for a while I thought of it as, you know, like, oh, you know, I don't want to be that type of person, but I feel like you got to do what you got to do, and if that means I reach more people and more people take notice, then so be it, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's the great dilemma for most musicians, is that they feel like they don't want to be that sort of person, but and I don't think it means you have to be that sort of person, but you do have to be
No.
willing to put yourself in places where people will see you and people will consider you for opportunities. Otherwise, you know, you never get picked.
Yeah, and you have to, in that sense, believe in yourself, and,
Yeah.
you know, instead of worrying about what other people think, you just got to believe in, yeah, believe in what you're doing so much that you don't really care, you know?
Yep.
So yeah,
Love it.
it's a beautiful thing.
It is, and look, I think that's really insightful for any artists who see this. Can
Mm,
draw both inspiration as well as practical, you know, sort of know-how from what you've just said, because it's no more difficult than that, but it is a really hard slog, isn't it? So, yeah.
oh,
Um,
definitely. Yeah.
yeah. So last year you were crowned Emerging Artist of the Year at the WA Country Music Awards, which is
Mm.
wonderful, well deserved. Um, But so, as well as the title, what comes along with an award like that? Does it open doors for you? What happens when you
Yeah,
get when you win something like that?
that's a really good question. To me, I think it has opened doors for me. Not that I can see real visibly, but I think with certain opportunities like festivals and all that, to have that attached to my name in my bio in that way.
Yep.
Um, in regards to, like, you know, there weren't any other opportunities exactly from that award and from that, you know, the Boy Up Book Festival in that sense. But just to get recognised solely means a lot to me, and I feel
Yep.
like it will help in other areas, you know, for, yeah, yeah.
Cool. Beautiful. And look, one more question before I we hand ourselves back to to the rest of the mayhem that's about to happen. And remember,
I'm looking forward to it.
have fun with it. Um, yeah. Look, what's happening next with Savannah Solomon? Where are you going? Where are you headed? What are your plans?
That is such a good question. And I think I'm pretty sure you've asked me this question before when we've been in discussions, and it's one I find really hard to answer because I don't have an exact plan, but I think that's what makes it rather exciting as
Yep.
well,
Yep.
not having a
Yep.
plan. I just know I'll keep doing my thing. I'll keep writing music, recording it, and releasing it. I'm hoping to release another single at the end of the year. I'm also
Cool.
hoping to release a blues EP next year. That's been a plan of mine for a long time. So kind of delving
Ooh,
into a different kind of style of music. I've always loved blues music.
yeah.
And so I feel like that will, showcase my musicality and the different styles that I can play. Um, and yeah, just going to keep doing gigs and keep playing as far in Australia as possible, I think, and
Wow.
creating that connection, I think. Yeah, as simple as that, really.
And I love that. I can't wait to hear the blues music. That should be great.
Thank you.
One thing I want to say before we move on, the first time I saw you play live with Australia, the Indian Ocean Hotel, when you launched Salt of the Earth, which is a cracking album. It is so good. But and I think you probably remember this. I came to that show with my friend Vaughan, who then, through the magic of music, you brought up on stage to play with you, and he had the best time of his life. And I just wanted to recognise how much of a difference you made in another human being's life by inviting him to come play with you. And I was just in love with you as a musician and as a person from that day forward. It was just such a beautiful act, and I just wanted to mention that tonight.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Andrea. That means a lot. And I think that's another thing another bit of advice I can give to other musicians is that grassroots level, it's all about the connections with the people in the crowd. It all starts from there. And to me, that's more important than anything. It's just, I'm not looking for fame. I'm just looking for people being able to relate to my music and making someone's day. And I think it's as important as that, really. That's what music is all
Yes.
about, connection.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you so
Hey,
much. Have a lovely
thank
chat.
no, beautiful talking to you. Okay. All right. It all gets much worse from here on in.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
that bad.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's good. We've done the serious. Now we can just have fun. So yeah, it's good.
the worst part is you look at the screen and we're all nice and calm above the waist, but underneath we're like feet are tapping with anxiety. We've got no fingernails left. We've chewed everything through. Realise we haven't pressed that button, done that button. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
I,
yeah, Tom.
I was just gonna say, and I'm sitting here nodding like I'm actually talking to you, and you can't see me just going like this.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, before we move on too far, Tom's got to do the gig guide. So, give me 2 seconds. I'll get the gig guide up. I've got about 4 screens on 2 screens, and it's really starting to get me head turning. Alrighty. All right. Let's see if we can do this. If I can find the right button. No, I can't find the right button. Here we go. Let's do this. Hey, Tom. You there?
Hey, Paulie. All right, guys, we got for you this week, starting with Salt Tree, who are a folk duo not unlike the Pierce brothers from Melbourne, but they're from Perth, and they're beginning a tour, starting off in their home state at the Rosemount Hotel on the 4th. And next we have Brianna
Dins- Dinsdale.
Brianna Dinsdale from Brisbane, who will be releasing her EP at the Wesley Ann in Melbourne on Victoria on the 5th of October. And lastly, we have international country star Jackson Dean beginning his second Australian tour at the Melbourne Forum on the 5th of October as well. And that will be going all around Australia as well. And if you love your country like Morgan Whalen or Morgan Evans, you'll love this guy. And that's it for the gig guide announcements for this week.
You will, Brianna Dinsdale, if people want to know, they can go to the YouTube channel, and we've got an interview with Brianna on there as well.
Yes.
The great artist there.
Yes.
Cool. Alrighty.
And as always, you can find all the other dates and locations on the gig guide at www.gigguide.com, gigguide.poprockradio.com.au.
Or what's even easier, just scan that QR code. That'll go to the gig
And the
guide.
QR code.
Yeah. So that'll take you straight
there.
there.
Make things difficult.
Nah, it's all good. So it's all there, ready to go. All you have to do is click that QR code with your camera, or head to any of the Pop Rock Radio websites. There's links to the gig guide anyway. So just hit that, and you'll find Tom's gig guide there. It's a pretty in-depth gig guide as well. And here we are. We're back with the crew: Savanah, Andrea, me, and Tom, or Tom and I. How you all going?
Good.
Fantastic.
That's good. I'm still panicking, trying to get all the buttons ready to press, and so yeah, here we go. Rightio. We're going to do our new music segment. All right. So what it is, we've got a couple of songs that we'll just play a bit of the songs when we get there. I'm going to do a little intro video. We'll come back and we'll have a listen, and we'll just give a bit of a critique or let people know what you think. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can just have a bit of fun. So let me get that going in. Here we go. Oh, buttons everywhere. The dogs are going crazy. Wonder what's going on there. Can you hear the dogs barking?
Yeah.
No,
it's not
just
offensive.
All right.
Might have been
Okay.
having a bath as well, so.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if this works. No, that didn't work. Oh my goodness. No, that's not good. Oh, I've got the wrong. That's why I haven't got the wrong thing on. This is one we want. No, that's not the one we want. We'll just go with it. Let's just go with it. Oh, my buttons. I had like a little title and a bit of jingle jangle there. But the first song you can see on the QR code there, QR codes will go to their website. YouTube channels. The first song we got, Amory Beach, You Will Always Find Me. It's like a dance track. Can you hear it all right? Can you guys hear it?
Can you crank it up?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, got it now.
It took me 33 years to get here, to finally get here. El Dorado, your art matters. It's what
I recognise this song or the beat from somewhere. It's like,
cheers to the hardest years to come.
It's that singer-songwriter, artist with their stomp box and their guitar or their, production on stage. It's that. Ed Sheeran, there's some Aussie artists who do that really nicely.
yeah.
All I would say, I don't know, beautiful song. Love
All
it.
these-
But
All these are from
33
Amrak.
33 years Amory is not a long time to get somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I like it. If you're into this type of music, get the QR
Yeah.
code there, and
Very catchy, I think.
yeah,
I feel like it's one of those songs that we get stuck in your head. It can be very frustrating.
yeah.
Kind of like yours. Your latest single, in fact.
All right,
Yep.
let's get rid of that. Let's bring the next one up. Right. See if you can pick who this is before I bring it up. Tom would know this one.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Not Beyonce.
So this is Cassidy Ray. She's a prolific songwriter, and she writes all these great country tunes and boppy tunes, and they're all good little stories.
Yeah. Oh, that's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is beautiful music.
Yeah.
Nice choice, Paul.
If you I love Cassidy Ray's music. It's great. It's like it's happy. It's boppy. It's great.
oh, there's a banjo,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But
And
my kids say I've got the sound taste of music taste of a 12-year-old girl, but this is all right.
There's
I
nothing with that.
and
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And just a bit of a shameless plug, you can also find an interview that Pop Rock Radio has done with Cassidy Ray on the YouTube channel as well.
Well, there'd be a couple on there. There'd be a couple, because we've done a couple of chats with her. Yeah, and articles.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
She's got lots of songs like that, so they're pretty good. So what I've done, because I've picked all these ones this week. Next week we'll leave it to the panel to pick a song each, and we'll see how we go. The next track. Let's get the next track. This is another Aussie band, Little Guilt, all the way. It's like a Triple J sounding vibe, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what I like about this, these guys have got a video clip up straight away with the song release, but others just, you can see other bands don't. And it's and I like it when the bands do release the music with a video clip. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a film clip these days. You can do it on your phone, or get. I've seen video clips where people just get their friends and their fans to send them screenshots or video clips, and they stitch them all together. But I liked this song. I don't know what it was, but I liked it, and I thought, well, Little Guilt all the way. Again, QR code.
Yeah, it's a great song. They should play with this sort of music. Ha ha ha. But I know it is a great song. And yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get to the last song. The last track is from a WA girl, and again we've done an interview with her, and we've done a review, and we've got articles, and all these songs have just been released in the last week, so it's not like I went looking for them; they were actually there. So here's the last one.
You drag me in so deep.
This is Bailey Perry, Piece of Me. Let me know if you can hear it or can't hear it, and I can.
Yeah, loud and clear on my end.
And I believe Bailey's. I've spelled her name wrong. I've got Baylette. It should be Bailey Perry there. So sorry about that.
Together on the keyboard.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. I haven't heard of any of those four artists, and I immediately like all of those four songs. This is another one that would go well on the
There's
radio.
a bit of country elements in that one.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's.
But yeah, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, well, we went to one of her single launches a few months back, and great performer, great local WA artist. Yeah. So,
Nice.
alrighty, let's
Lovely.
drop that down.
Beautiful.
Let's get rid of that. Done. All right. There's all four of us back in the main screen. I've got to get used to pressing all these buttons. I've got so many. I'm just like, I've got to sit down one day and just go through it and practice. Practice makes perfect, as they say. So,
I think you're making rods for your back. But yeah, well.
Yep. Yep. You know what's next, don't we?
Yeah, this is my favourite bit. Come on, bring it on. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm just getting this bit ready. This one, I know I can't muck up. I know I can't muck this bit up. Let's see if we can do it. Let's just do it. Here we go.
Last word.
All right, get to know. This is our segment where we get to know Savanah Solomon. Savanah, I'm just going to read this out to you. All right, this is quickly. What I do, I get on Copilot and I give it a prompt, and this is how we start the conversation. I've got.
Fantastic.
We have Savanah Solomon joining us on the podcast tonight. We need 10 quirky get to know questions. No topic is off limits. Use Savanah's Facebook page and her website for reference material. And
Wow.
Copilot's come back with love it, Paul. Here's a spicy 10 set a set of 10 quirky, offbeat, get-to-know-you questions tailored for Savanah Solomon's vibe. Now, I get a bit worried. I get worried when they say spicy. When Copilot or AI says spicy, you know something's going to go there. This is... great questions tailored for Savanah Solomon's vibe. Rooted in her musical identity, regional roots, and creative energy, these are designed to spark laughs, deep dives, and unexpected tangents on your podcast. Are you ready to go to do it?
Ready to go. Ready to rock and roll.
All right. Before we got the questions, it asked me if I wanted to whip up a quick intro, and I said yes. Write up a quick intro, and so I've got to switch my radio voice on and get ready for the intro to get to know Savanah Solomon. And again, I have no idea what the intro is. I've just got to read it and go. Here we are. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, give us it, Paulie.
Okay, I've got to get a John Rawls voice going or something. I use Valvoline to get into these tight jeans. Tonight we're cracking open the mic for a guest who's as raw as red dirt and twice as magnetic. She's the voice of Ute Country, the soul behind the strings, and the kind of artist who can turn dusty road trip into a spiritual awakening or a dance party, depending on the playlist. You've heard her on stage, you've seen her online, but tonight we're going deeper. No filters, no fluff, just Savanah Solomon unplugged and unmissable. We're talking songwriting secrets, musical mischief, and the kind of quirky truths you won't find on her website, but maybe buried in a Facebook comments. From bush gigs to big dreams, this is your backstage pass to the woman behind the music. So grab your headphones, pour something strong, and settle in, because Savanah's about to take us on a ride. Let's go, Savanah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. The trick is don't take it too seriously. Don't overthink it. We have no idea what the questions are. You just... take it. If your songwriting had a spirit animal, what would it be, and what would it eat for breakfast?
Oh,
Yep.
a spirit animal. What would it be, and what would it eat for breakfast? I reckon a bird.
Yep. Any particular type of bird?
A owl.
An owl? That's a hoot.
Yep. And it would have some nice, I know, a bunch of worms for breakfast.
Nice
something
bunch of-
like
yep.
that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's worse, the dad jokes or the questions. You're stranded in the bush with one instrument and one snack. What are you bringing and why?
Well, a guitar.
Yep.
And one snack, tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Just tomatoes? Yep. Why tomatoes? Why
Because I
tomatoes?
love tomatoes.
Oh, yep.
And then
Cool.
I guess you can get the seeds out and you can try and plant some more and get it to grow.
Yeah. I've got a heap of tomato plants out the back that I've been growing from exactly that. Just got the seeds out of a Kmart tomato, a Woolies tomato. Washed off the little...
I love that.
Yeah, washed off the coating on it. 24 hours later, planted them. Here we are, we've got tomatoes growing crazy. All right,
Awesome.
but this is about you, not about me. What's the weirdest gig or venue you've ever played, and did it involve livestock, bingo, or a haunted pub?
What?
Oh, did it involve livestock?
Yeah.
I don't think I've done any gigs that has involved livestock.
Okay, does it have done
Other
bingo?
rodeos, but haunted. Nothing haunted either. I'm trying to think of a weird venue I played at, but I can't think of anything.
Oh, well, that's all right. We'll just move on. If your music were a cocktail, what would be in it, and what would it be called?
Holy dolly! Oh, a cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm terrible with cocktails. I do like a mojito though. Whatever you put in the mojito, plus, I'm trying to think now.
Okay, question 5. You get to swap lives with any Aussie musician for 24 hours. Who's the lucky legend, and what's the first thing you do?
Probably Stevie Nicks.
No, it's got to be Australian. Which
Australian.
Yeah, which Aussie musician?
Australian.
Yeah.
I don't know, Paul Kelly,
Yeah.
maybe, and then I don't know.
What's the first thing you do?
booklets. I don't know. Try and get some inspiration, some good ideas.
All right.
I
Yeah.
reckon if you swap with Paul Kelly, the first thing you should do is sign up Savanah Solomon to tour nationally and internationally with him.
True.
And see if you can really make gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one lyric you've written that made you laugh, cringe, or go, wait, did I just write that?
Ooh. Oh, in one of my songs, one of my first songs I ever wrote, Blue Wagon. Luckily, at the start I wasn't actually going to call it Blue Wagon. It was going to be called Love Me.
Yep.
Which was pretty cheesy, and I'm glad someone told me to change my mind. But in the chorus, it's like, try me, chase me, love me, love me. That's the chorus, and to me, it's just a bit like, ugh, just too much cheese. Like,
Too much cheese. All right. You're curating a playlist for a road trip across. Correct me if I get this wrong. Eward country. Eward country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. What's your opening track and what's your guilty pleasure song?
Oh, okay. Opening track would be Ice House, Great
Yep.
Southern Land, because that is an absolute banger. That's always like in my road trip playlist. And then probably Betty Davis Eyes at the end.
Oh, Kim Carnes, yeah.
Yeah, just that's a great song to sing along and dance
Yeah.
to in the car too.
I want to do a mix of Kim Carnes' Betty Davis Eyes and Carly Simon's You're So Vain. I reckon they'd go well together. You might have to change a bit of the tempo on some of the songs, mix it in, but I reckon they'd go well together. You could do like rounds, singer. All right, question 8. If your guitar could talk, what's the one secret it would spill from your tour life?
Oh, one secret.
Yeah.
Oh, probably that I'm not giving it enough love.
Yeah.
The bloody guitar. I'm not paying it enough attention. And I think she'd be begging for a bit of loving from her. I think
All right.
sometimes I just get caught up in being so busy I forget to actually play it.
Yeah. All right, you're invited. You're invited to perform at a music festival on Mars. What's your set list and what's your outfit?
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I can only think of like what people wear to like Burning Man, something really out there and spacey and extravagant. Think kind of like astronaut Stevie Nicks combined.
Yep.
Like that kind of vibe. And set lists. Oh my gosh. You know, obviously if I'm playing in Mars, it'd be all original music, but you know, I might have to, I don't know, get some spacey song in there. I'm not trying to think of an idea, but yeah, it'll be something like that.
Sing some Spacey Jane songs or something. But
yeah, there you go, some Spacey Jane.
yeah. Anyway, question 10, the final one. What's one thing fans would never guess about you, but you secretly wish they knew?
Oh.
So you're going to give up the secret here? Yeah.
Secretly wish that they knew.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm trying to think. These are really intense questions.
Yeah, blame AI for this, not me.
I secretly wish they knew. Oh God, I have no clue. Probably just that I love combis. I have a van. It's a 1985 Toyota Hiace. I travel around in it. It's my pride and joy. I feel like it's an extension of who I am. I love the car too much. But, you know, I feel like people as well would probably know that if they saw me on my travels and doing shows all over the place. But, yeah, I do love combis and I do love my car very much.
Yeah. Cool. That was the questions. That was 10 of them. That was easy. That was the easy part.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. That was intense. I didn't realise they'd be that weird.
They're out there. Trust me. Yeah, they're out there. Now, the thing is... Oh, goodness. Another 4 screens coming my way. There, done, 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 done. We're ready to rock and roll for the quiz. And I do believe I have got a magic button for that. Are we ready? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I know I can do this. I know I can get it right. At least we've got a couple of these videos in. We've got a couple of them.
You want to know something funny, Paul?
What's that?
This is the first time a guest is defending their title
Yes.
against another guest.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. All right.
Wow.
A. Cerama Racing.
Andrea's off to a flying start there. She's got in there before she's even got in there. All right, question number 2. Which group released I'm Going to Be 500 Miles in Australia in the early 90s? Proclaimers, Tism, Custard or Frente? Call out your name, Tom.
The Proclaimers.
Oh, yep. That's good. Now do that and that. Righto, next question. Accidentally Kelly Street was a hit for which band? Frente, Bachelor Girl, The Movies, or The Mavises, or Spiderbait? The Mavises. How do I get the movies? I've got my reading glasses on. I still can't get it. Can we get
Andrea.
Andrea?
Yeah, Sprinte.
Yep, Frente. Yep. Accidentally. And we've got an interview on Pop Rock Radio about that too. We've got an interview.
Cool.
Yeah. We've spoken to just about everyone. And again, who sang Buses and Trains in 1998? Killing Heidi, the Shantuzis, Bardo, or Bachelor Girl? And we've spoken to 2 out of 4 of them. I got hit by... Tom?
Bachelor Girl.
Yes. Bachelor Girl. Oh, this isn't... is not looking good here, Savanah. You got to...
No.
I don't want to push you. I don't want to put you under any pressure, but we've not had a guest lose. He Don't Love You was a 1994 hit for which Aussie artist? Human Nature, Kate Sobrano, Vicar and Linda Bull, or Christina Anu? And we haven't spoken to any of these. Yep.
Savanah Solomon.
Yep.
Kate Sobrano.
No.
No.
Oh.
Are you sure it wasn't Kate Sobrano?
Oh, hold on.
Sobrano.
Hold on. What's going on here? Was it?
I don't know. I'm
No.
kidding.
Hold on. What's going on here? I don't know if I've updated the scores.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
No, I mean the answers. I don't think I've updated the answers.
The answers. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, we could be.
We should probably have a rule that we don't ask questions about music that was made before our guest was
Oh
born.
no. Yeah. Oh, do you know what's happened? Yeah, I know what's happened here.
I agree.
I know what's happened here. It hasn't updated. It hasn't updated with the I changed them around. I've changed a few of them around, and it hasn't done it here. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll go back to the score. Who said what?
Savannah got that one.
It's
I said Kate Sobrano.
I thought you said Human Nature.
I'm pretty sure she did. So yeah.
Did she say Human Nature? I thought she said Human Nature.
Well, yeah,
certain
I
if-
said Human Nature.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Well, this is not going to be very hard from now on. Who had a hit with "Let the Beat Control Your Body"? Two Unlimited, Euphoria, Culture Shock, or Groove Terminator. Now these are all one-hit wonders of the 1990s, apparently. But
He says it's not going to be hard, and yet I've never heard of this song in my life.
Yeah. So,
okay, so every answer so far has been A.
Andrea. I think Savannah just chimed in then, and just beat me to it.
What is, yeah.
Didn't you? And the answer is 2 Unlimited, isn't it, Savannah?
yeah, it is. Oh,
Yep, we got that
it
one.
is. Thank you, Andrea.
I
You
touched.
knew that.
Yeah, I Touched Myself was a global hit for which Aussie band? The Vinyls, The Clouds, Rat Cat, or Boom Crash Opera?
Tom.
Tom?
The Vinyls.
Yes. So it's got to save that. So just to score. Yep, there we go. Who released Sweetness and Light in 1996? Itchy and Scratchy, Regurgitator, Magic Dirt, or Grinspoon?
Andrea,
Andrea?
Itchy and Scratchy.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, I'm beginning to see a pattern emerging here, Paul.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a pattern. There is a little bit of a pattern, but never mind. Love Song was a one-hit wonder for which artist? Ammonia, Leonardo's Bride, The Forbes, or Alex Lloyd?
Is it A?
Dad.
Ammonia.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. All right, next question. Who sang Even When I'm Sleeping, Leonardo's Bride, Something for Kate, The Whitlams, or Pollyanna?
Tom.
Tom?
Leonardo's Bride.
Yes. Question 11. Now we're getting somewhere. Question 11. Which group released Push the Button? Sugar Babes, Girls Aloud, The Saturdays, or All Saints? This is the next set of questions about girl bands. Yep,
I think it's A, Sugar Babes.
that's correct. The Sugar Babes is correct.
I'm onto it.
Yep. Who sung Don't Ya in 2005? The Pussycat Dolls, Destiny's Child, Danity Kane, or Mystique?
Tom.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Correct.
A, the Pussycat Dolls.
Yep. Tom tried calling in, but because he wasn't singing, he got left out.
Yeah.
Which group? Yeah. Which group had a hit with Hole Again? Atomic Kitten, Bewitched, Bardo, or TLC?
Tom.
Andrea,
Yes, Savanah?
Tom.
Atomic Kitten.
Yes, I tried good up there.
Yeah, I would have had to sing for my supper, and I don't know the chorus of that song at all.
Okay. Bootylicious was released by which group? Destiny's Child, Mystique, Blake, or On Vogue?
Gosh, I don't know.
But you love Destiny's Child, Tom.
Is that
Anyone?
the answer?
What?
Hey, what? It's
Anyone?
Destiny's Child.
Andrea, correct.
Hey.
What have we got for
Speak
score?
sarcastic.
4-4-6. 4-4-6. This is like,
It's like we're playing football.
yeah. Yeah, who sang Scandalous? Mystique, Sugar
Oh.
Babes, The Veronicas, or Blake?
Tom.
Tom?
Mystique.
What?
Mystique.
I was gonna,
What?
yeah, I'm almost thought you said it wrong. So, all right, which group featured Nicole Scherzinger? The Pussycat Dolls.
Right.
Yep,
The Pussycat Dolls.
correct.
Well, I know all the Pussycat Doll questions.
Yeah.
There you go.
What are we up to? Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Sailor V was a hit for which Irish girl group? Bewitched, Girls Aloud, The Saturdays, or Sugar Babes?
Are they all Irish? I didn't know that.
They're not all Irish.
Yeah.
Only one's
Oh, they're
Irish.
not all. I was going, well, I thought they might all be Irish.
Anyone want to answer it? Anyone wanna-
Tom.
Yes.
Bewitched.
Yes. Tom got it. Yes. Because Tom is like trying to defend his crown, but
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
who released Poison in 2010? Nicole Scherzinger, Cheryl Cole, Nadine Coyle, or Leanne Pinnock?
A.
Yes. Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
Woo!
I
That
knew the pattern, and I still.
points to the sign language.
Yeah. Which girl won Pop Stars Australia in 2000?
Bardo.
Yep. Bardo. Yep.
Bardo. Yeah.
Yep. Same. Yep. Round Round was a hit for which group? Sugar Babes, Girls Aloud, Atomic Kitten, or The Saturdays?
Tom.
Tom?
Sugar Babes.
Oh, yes. Putting the pressure on there, Tom. It's coming from behind. Which
Uh-oh.
band had a hit with Barbie Girl?
I know
Hey.
this. Oh,
Yes, Savannah?
yes.
Aqua.
Yep. There's another one, Savannah. Yes. Here we go. Which artist famously wore a meat dress? This is quirky questions now, the last 10 quirky questions. Which artist famously wore a meat dress? Lady Gaga, Madonna, Bjork, or Katy Perry?
Lady Gaga.
Yep. Well done, Andrea. Well done.
Yeah.
The scores are pretty close, 6, 7, and 9.
Oh, it's tense.
It is, it's tense. Did you hear about the guy that went to his psychologist going, I'm a TP, I'm a canopy, I'm a TP, I'm a canopy? And the psychologist said, look, mate, you're just too tense.
Oh, God. Oh, next question.
What instrument does Lizzo famously play? Guitar,
She plays
saxophone, flute, or violin?
guitar.
No.
It's C.
Oh,
It's flute.
Yes. Savannah got that one.
Oh,
Well done.
the pattern. This is so unfair.
Which song opens with "Is This Real Life"?
Oh my God!
Which
you have
song?
changed the pattern.
Which song opens with this? Is this real life? Imagine. Tom.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. Yes. Who sung "Never Gonna Give You Up"?
Who wants to be Rick Rolled?
So we'll give you all a point for that. Co-pilot has a sense of humour. What genre is Weird Al Yankovic known for? Rock, parody, jazz, or country?
Tom,
Andrea.
Tom got in just in that one.
parody.
Yeah. Which artist released an album only available as a $100 USB stick? Kanye West, Wu-Tang Clan, Radiohead, or Prince?
Hands up.
Andrea.
Yep.
That was Wu-Tang Clan, I believe.
And you would be correct.
Wow, USBs existed back then?
What do you mean back then?
They're very old technology, USBs, and that was in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the name of the fictional band in This Is Spinal Tap? Spinal Tap, Metal Lords, Rock Bottom, or Loud and Proud?
Tom,
Tom?
Spinal Tap?
Yes.
Ooh.
Now,
okay.
There's only 2 questions left, right? Savannah, we've not had a guest not win.
Okay, the pressure's on. Okay, gotta
Yeah.
focus.
Hey. Which artist released music for plants?
Uh-oh.
Hey?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey. Yes.
Woohoo!
Savannah, this is the closest we've had it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is thrilling. I'm
Yeah.
thrilled. Have you got
Did-
music being thrilled?
Don't know, but I reckon the next song I'm gonna dedicate it to Arthur Fonzarelli
oh.
from Happy Days.
Okay.
You know why?
No.
Hey.
Oh my God. Okay. Next question. Come on.
What is the name of the Banana album by the Velvet Underground? The Velvet Underground and Nico, Banana Jam, Pearl Sessions, or Warhol's Velvet? The singular.
Me.
Andrea?
Me. It is the Velvet Underground and Nico.
Yes. Correct.
Woo!
You
Which
champion.
wraps up today's quiz. And that was a pretty close one. That was, yeah, really close. But we got there in the end.
Game.
Savannah got there with 12. So, Savannah, as the rules dictate, that you have to come back and defend your title at some stage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, sounds great.
Yeah.
Definitely a plan.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you about that bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
there's a condition in there that you have to come back and defend your title. But there you go.
I
Done.
love that.
All right. I'm just going through finding the rest of my buttons. I've lost all my buttons. Doesn't matter. They've literally disappeared. I've got no idea where they've gone. So, I've lost them. Doesn't matter.
have you tried switching it off and on again?
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
There they are there.
See, you did it.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep. So, well, Savanah, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here and learning all about your music and what's happening in the future and in the past.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I've had such a wonderful time. It's been so entertaining.
Yeah.
It's been cool talking to you. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say about when you're saying when you're talking to Andrea about going out and putting yourself out there and asking the questions. I think that advice is amazing for any artist to pick up on, because a lot of them don't actually go out and do that, and it's amazing that I've seen it heaps of times, and I know I'm pretty sure Tom's seen it when we used to do the show on a Sunday night. It was just Tom and myself, and we would go through like AMRAP, or we'd find artists and we'd say, "Do you want to promote your song?" And they just wouldn't be interested in promoting their music. They say, "We're not doing anything at the moment." They've got to release the music, but they release it to no one.
Or they'd have no socials whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's actually refreshing to see an artist who's actually got their head screwed on right and going out there. They're asking the questions. They're reaching out to other bands, to festivals. You got your website looks a treat. You got all your socials going. It's amazing. So congratulations on that. That's well done, and a lot of other artists. Yeah, other artists have got to follow suit. So to do that, scan that QR code in, and you'll see how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for supporting.
Yeah, we do what we can. We enjoy it. Like, we all love music, so yeah. And on that, I'm going to use that as a segue to Andrea's course. You've got a course that we should be promoting a bit more, and it teaches people how to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do. It's a video course with booklets accompanying, and it looks at how to be successful in the music industry. Yep. It's based on, my work over more than 10 years now, interviewing a whole bunch of artists, everyone from Paul Kelly to Savanah Solomon.
Yep.
And everyone in between. And, those people who do manage to make some success out of their careers, there are common elements to that. And Sav nailed it tonight. It's about being persistent. It's about being out there and asking. It's about being able to accept it when people say no. It's about banking yourself and having the belief, and it's about persisting and hanging in there and playing the numbers game. That's part of the secret to being successful. And, really there are no secrets.
Yeah.
When it comes to songwriting, there's magic about that. But when it comes to actually creating a successful career for yourself as an artist, it takes hard work, persistence, and the ability to be out there and connect with people, to market yourself, to believe in yourself. There's no substitute for putting in hard yards. And look, it's online on the Around the Sound website. I call it the Around the Sound Learning Exchange. There are 5 videos. There's about 30 minutes of video in total, and booklets that accompany those. It's only $40. You get full lifetime access. There's no additional fees or hidden shit or gimmicks or crap like that. It's just $40, and you have that resource for you for life.
Cool.
To help you with planning, to help you engage with the media, to help you to get out there and get on the road. So, and it's drawn from the learning that I've done, like I said, from interviewing over about 10 plus years. Hundreds of artists, people who've been there, done that, and people who are like Savanah, like you, Savanah, who are, starting out in their careers and making a really solid start.
Yeah.
They're a common.
Yep. Cool. All righty. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. We're going to put the logo up and with the little last bit of the last video to say goodbye to everyone. And if everyone wants to hang around after the video, and we can say our goodbyes off screen. But thank you to everyone who's tuned in and watched. Don't forget to like, love, share, subscribe, and follow. Click the QR codes for all the other bits and pieces that you need to find. And we'll see you again next week. Cheerio.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. That was such a pleasure.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to sign up.